Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, March 18th, which means it's number 3. 3 months since I've had the surgery, and what I'm stroking right here is actually my dog, Izzy. Izzy, say hello. Or don't. Anywho, so not a whole lot really new to report, just a couple of things that I've noticed just in the recovery process. First off, I saw my oral surgeon once this month, and he said everything looks fantastic. Every time I smile or I bite together, he's so excited, and he just really smiles. And for a surgeon to smile, it's kind of a big thing. But not really. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling. Anyway, so So for this month, I noticed a couple of really weird things during my recovery. So the first one, I think I mentioned this in month 2, but when I inhale through my nose, I feel a sensation of cool air on the roof of my mouth, but it's not in the roof of my mouth, it's like the sinus, like in the sinus cavity up here in the roof of my mouth, and it's the strangest feeling. So I kept on wanting to ask my oral surgeon about it, but I always forgot. So my orthodontist has been just as helpful with any questions and information that I have or need. And so I asked her about it, and she said that actually is a sign that your bones haven't fused back together. She said what it is that space, and it's not and the air is rushing in that way. So it's really weird to think about because now I'm used to it, but at first when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, my jaw still isn't in one piece, and I was really like, what? But sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't, so I'm kind of starting to take that as a good sign that it's starting to go, like my bone is starting to fuse together. And I believe my surgeon may have had some issues, because I think he was expecting my lower jaw to not have so much bone and my upper jaw to have a lot of bone. And with the more bone, that's when you use the plates and the screws. And bye-bye, Izzy. The plates and the screws. And with the ones where you don't have so much, you use just the screws. And so that's what he was telling me about beforehand. And I don't really remember much, but I remember my dad telling me that it didn't go the way that he expected it to. I mean, it still went fine, but it didn't go the way he wanted it to, or he expected it to. So I think that's probably explaining why I'm having the weird issues up here. But like I said, they're not really issues. I've kind of gotten used to them now. So that's that. Oh, another thing I've noticed, especially, and I know I mentioned this last month, but with the cold weather, I feel like cold sensation here. But here's another thing that I've noticed. With any cold drinks, any chilled foods, ice cream, yogurt, applesauce, anything like that, anything that's been cold, when I put it in my mouth, when I eat it or drink it, I feel a cold sensation just kind of run down right here on both sides of my chin. And it is the weirdest thing. And I always get that feeling of like, oh, I've got something on my chin. But I touch, and I'm like, oh, well, my chin's dry. And so I think that's the cold sensation. And so it's really weird. It is weird, but it's pretty neat to think about. So, anyway, as far as rubber bands, I'm still on the tortoises that I showed y'all. And I guess since I'm up this close, I'll do a smile, a bite. I mean, it just makes me really excited. My purple. On this side. I mean, I know there's not much to compare off of, but my bite, for starters, unless you haven't been on my website, my bite, for starters, is really bad. So now it feels great to just go, and our teeth fit together. So, month 4 coming up, I see my orthodontist again in a couple weeks, and I see my oral surgeon in about 3-4 weeks. And as far as braces, I think I've only got like maybe 4 months to go. My orthodontist told me on my last visit that she's probably looking at summertime when I get the braces off, which is amazing because I've heard a lot about different cases of the jaw surgery where people would need to have the braces on for like 6 to 9 months before they have the surgery. And a month ago, I mean, I've only had my braces 9 months. I think I'm on my 10th month with braces now. No. No, not even. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, I had both set July. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so like 8, 9 months. Like right now, I think it's about 8 months, which is insane. But I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful. So, um, anyway, that's really about it for this month. I still am pretty numb on the roof of my mouth. I think my numb patch has gotten smaller. I think it's like this much now. Um, but still, I've got 3 more months to see if it comes back, and I really hope it does, because that would just really not be good. So, anyway, so yay for 3 months! I'm really excited. So, yeah, that is pretty much it, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.